Gametoons. Yeah, it sucks. Honestly, it really sucks. If you don't know what gametoons is, it's kind of just a children's kind of YouTube channel made for kids. And you might be asking, well, if it's for kids, then why are you making a video about it? Hating it. It's it's for kids. You see, I listen to a lot of things, but honestly, if you really think that it's for kids makes it okay for anything, then you need to go to the hospital and they need to donate out all your blood. Because this might just be the weirdest, stupidest thing I've ever seen on YouTube. And I've seen a lot of weird and stupid things on YouTube. Basically, this channel sucks. I watched a couple other videos and seen their YouTube things, but honestly, it just seems like they're not in it for the. They're mostly look like they're in it for the views and the dollars. It didn't seem like they actually cared about what they were serving up. Nah, they just care about how much money they make. You see, here's how gametoons works. Once they create a video that makes everybody happy, well, I mean, that gets a lot of views. Basically, if it gets really popular, they will just go at it and do whatever they need to do whatever they need. So basically, they suck. If you don't know what I'm talking about, basically, they started out with Fall Guys, one of their series, and then they moved up a little bit. They did 2 Fall Guys videos, and those worked out great. But then they made an Among Us video that got even bigger, and they just started doing a whole bunch of Among Us stuff. But once they started getting popular with Friday Night Funkin', they just started doing a bunch of Friday Night Funkin' stuff. Basically, etc., etc., etc. They just do anything that's popular. Honestly, I've seen a lot of YouTube videos, and I think their style of videos, I can't even call them videos without laughing, kind of sucks. Let me explain. I cannot just think actually do something that has so little like life. Every time I hear people say something about gametoons or anything, it's always, oh, this character was funny because da 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 da. But that isn't really funny. That's just random. They literally had a character named Mr. Cheese, and he kept saying, "My name is Mr. Cheese," and cheese, and the internet thought it was the funniest thing in the world. I swear. Why? I don't know. I don't know why anybody just no. Plus, they did this most with their Poppy Playtime, but I think it suits. They do a lot of fanfic. You don't know what I mean. Basically, they make up like a bunch of characters, but none of them actually make sense or have anything to do with anything. They had two things running at the same time, FNF and Poppy Playtime, but Poppy Playtime was increasingly getting better, and FNF was increasingly getting better as well. I swear, I saw someone in the comments of one of their Friday Night Funkin' videos be like, I liked Among Us, please do like at least one Among Us video. Yeah, they had two things running at the same time, but they both didn't make like any sense. They both had no sense. There's this main character player in both of them, which honestly is like it's like the Cuphead show. I can't. I just can't. I can't acknowledge the Cuphead show and try and advance that to this. Because I swear just how. So it's like the Cuphead show. Kinda. Not really. You know, they have two stories going on at the same time. The Chalice story and the Devil story. And both of them are kind of making sense. Not really, not as well. One story is kind of good while the other story is kind of falling down on his face. And really, gametoons, instead of running through individually, they choose to make fanfic characters. Basically, characters that are not in the exact plot. And these characters have nothing to do. I mean, they have a whole love story that just every single time makes me uncomfortable. It's like if, I don't know, Markiplier took whatever was on the trending page and played that. He just plays whatever on the trending page. That's basically what I'm referring gametoons to. I saw somebody make 2 rise and fall of gametoons videos. And I wish both of those videos actually hit truth. Because this is the weirdest, stupidest thing I've ever seen. I've seen people rage over this Alex Myers guy and that he's the worst YouTuber in the world. But I think they have a lot of other things, but they just milk anything that gets popular. They will milk anything that gets popular. Honestly, if gametoons had the chance to become like, I don't know, a Disney show or something, they would definitely take that opportunity and make the stupidest jokes, which they don't even make jokes. It's more just nothing. Basically what it is, it's nothing. There's no jokes. Let's get with the jokes. The jokes are basically just, oh, this character did something stupid. Well, this character did something that's stupid. Nobody would ever do that. That's basically their jokes. That's basically just all their jokes. And I can't say they have a lot of them, which makes sense. They can't make original jokes. All their jokes are just, this character did something. I swear, there was this one episode where player had a TV and Kissy Missy said, oh, look, the remote. I wonder what it's for. And player says, for my TV, obviously. That's basically their jokes. Their jokes are stupid. A two a 2-year-old could laugh at this, but actual people would say, "What? How is that funny?" Because it's not. It's not funny. It's stupid. Random isn't funny. Just because something random happened doesn't mean it's funny. It's just stupid. This game is stupid. I swear, all their jokes suck so bad. Honestly, if I could put YouTube to tier lists, I would put gametoons right at the bottom. Just right at the bottom. Oh, along with the Coco Melon channel, because why not? How is that even? I'm not even. You said. Because somehow Coco Melon is dominating YouTube right now. I don't know how or why, but YouTube is being dominated by kids channels. And now I'm kind of happy for Kappa, because YouTubers needed to be less child friendly. That's basically what YouTube was saying. But also, removing dislikes sucks. I'm not saying it's YouTube's fault that gametoons sucks. I'm just saying gametoons sucks because of the content and stuff it makes. Hey gametoons, if you're watching this, someone who works at gametoons, if you're animating your videos, try and make them have a little bit more sense, like Daddy Longlegs. Like, for the less plot-driven episodes, don't include him. Actually, for the less plot-induced videos, include him. But for the actual plot, do include him. Have like a plot and an unplot. Like playlists. All the plot stuff in one playlist. All the other plot stuff in another playlist. If it's in the plot, then be faithful to what you're doing. I don't care about your jokes or anything. Just make sure you don't stupid it low. And in the non-plot section, do whatever you want. Add super baby long legs for all I care. And I don't care anymore. Do whatever you want. Plus, this video is like 14 minutes long, so who cares? And before I leave, I have to do one thing. Say one last thing. The Discord server is here. Check the link in the description to check it out. Also, I know I said one more thing, but we're almost at 100 subscribers. This Discord server is mostly so you guys can just talk, do whatever you want, and I think this is gonna work. As long as you guys don't mess anything up.